Hello everyone, this is Theme Park Central, and today I'm going to start another new series. I just started the new Star Wars expansion series. I believe that it's going to be every other week, so you can stay tuned. That'll be coming out next Saturday. I believe that it's the 12th, so stay tuned for that. That'll be the Epcot version. But for now, we have a new series here, Week of Disney, where we recap all the Disney news, specifically Disney World. If there's like notable news for Disneyland, I might mention them, but this is really just Disney World, and this is going to be hopefully every week, maybe every other week, but because this is the first video, it's going to compile some news from the past 2 to 3 weeks. So yes, we're going to start out with a pretty big news headline, although it's really not that big. People have been joking about it. The Starcruiser box truck, and as you can see in the picture, this does not look like a great hotel. You see it's all the behind the scenes stuff. That's pretty much what the hotel looks like from this angle. Hopefully where you actually go into the hotel, they themed that pretty well. I think they will. I just hope it looks good enough. But yeah, the box truck used opposed to a bus to transport guests from the hotel to Galaxy's Edge. I think that's an okay choice. We're going to see how good they can do the box truck, but I can't wait till March 1 for a few things. First, to see if they're even going to let the vloggers get the content, and they should, because you paid $6,000, so I think you deserve to have your right to video. And second, just how everything looks. Is this for real? We've got some more news coming on the Starcruiser just up next. And so here to look at the concept art of what it was supposed to look like. As you can see, this is a little longer. And look, this was more of the bus kind of design, but the box truck a little smaller, I think, also. So it's going to be interesting to see how many people it'll fit. Not that there's going to be a ton of people in the Starcruiser, but I just hope they theme it well. So going next, we have the Starcruiser itinerary. So we had like a sample itinerary before, and you can add like special moments and fights to story moments to this that will be happening randomly. Personally, even with the story moments, I'm not too interested because it's the sequel trilogy, some of the worst Star Wars content out there. If this was like a Mandalorian thing, that would be quite awesome, but it's not. So we have a full itinerary here, and grown from everybody. Here we have the data pad. No, this through the Disney Play app, which it's just not good because like I'd rather they hand you out like a phone or something, but I don't know. I just don't like the data pad and all that stuff, and I hope they don't make you play those games on the data pad because they don't immerse you. I don't know, I just don't like them, and they don't really connect with the actual atmosphere around you. But here's the look. So on day 1, there's an unscheduled lightsaber training and an unscheduled bridge ops training. So maybe those are stuff you could switch out, or maybe you just do randomly. So it seems like we start out with a lunch buffet. So you have 3 hours to do that. I'm fine with that. 1:30 to 3:50, or I can't read that, but that it's exploring the Starcruiser, and then 2 p.m. to 3:15, I think it's the datapad orientation. I hope they don't spend a full hour on just getting you to know your phone, because I know a lot of people doing this may already know the app, so I hope like you can just do it and go, and you don't have to stay there for the full amount of time. 3 to 3:30 is the Galactic Social. So what do? Talk to aliens? Lots of these names are very vague. I'm a Star Wars fan, and I still don't like this whole idea. We will see if maybe they pull it off, but it's still seeming unlikely. Then we have the ship muster, and nobody likes the muster droids. It's just a pain. So why do you have to do it on a Star Wars ship? I hope that's at least engaging and entertaining, because there's no point to do a muster in a hotel. So yeah, that has to be. I know it's for realism, but I hope it's entertaining. 4:30 to 5, that's the captain's reception. I don't know, that seems like you might have a drink or something like that. It's at the atrium. I don't know too much about the locations, but from the promotional videos that we have seen so far, these locations, they just don't look good. They look kind of bland and modern. And then we have dinner service 1, 5:30 to 7, an evening with Gaia. And Gaia, it's the gal in the video, and that same promotional video that kind of took a lot of people out of it, because it just wasn't distinctly Star Wars. It just didn't feel like it was behind Star Wars. And then Sabacc lessons, 6:30 to 7, that's fine, I guess, but I don't know, I just don't know how fun. If you have some aliens, like, and here's the problem, I want them to do more than aliens where they just paint someone's face. I want them to actually, like, give them a head covering or something like that, because that would make it more immersive. So yeah, if they have some aliens in the Sabacc lessons, it might be interesting. 7 to 7:20 is the Outer Rim Regalia. I believe that's some kind of a drink party. And then moving on, we have Sector Set. Who knows what that is? 8 to 8:30. I don't know what that is. 9 to 9:30, more Sabacc lessons. Seems like you'll just be playing Sabacc all night. And then this is the one that people have been hating on, because it's lowly fireworks on the screen. So that's kind of disappointing. That's the 9:45 to 10, a CSL Star Show at Bespin. Now here's what I hope they do, and they're going to have to do this to make it interesting. Instead of a Star Show out on the screen out there, do a full-scale battle over some Star Wars planet or something like that. That could actually be interesting. We'll see how many of the battles they have. There's a lot of things going against this whole thing. And then day 2, we have the unscheduled but 2 transport breakfast buffet. You can go there from 7 to 11. They also have a grab and go if you want to go quick. And then from 8:10 to 4 o'clock, so that's a decent amount of time in park. You have but 2 transports available. And when you go over to Hollywood Studios, you can jump the line for both of the Star Wars rides. But that's $30 in Lightning Lane. That's nothing compared to the price of this hotel. And then you have the lunch buffet. So I guess that's like if you choose not to go to the park, because that is during that 8:10 to 4 o'clock time slot. And then in the Cantina Chronicles, that's 12:30 to 1, so you would probably miss that as well. I don't know, I guess they kind of give you a choice. You can go or stay, so that's very interesting. And do you want to go in the box truck or do you not? So yeah, it is going to be weird, because you just walk in from maybe your Morse hotel, and then you just walk out into the hot Florida sun or whatever, or something like that. And then more day 2, 12:45 to 1, it's the Droid Racing Tournament sign-up. This is what I don't like if you, and it's not like people are going to do this twice. So like the Droid Racing, that seems like it could be fun, but then you're missing your chance to go to Galaxy's Edge. But, so I think if you want to go to Galaxy's Edge, it's going to feel like you have to rush, because you want to go back to the ship. So that's one complaint I have. Lunch on Batuu, there's an option for that. The Droid Racing Tournament, it's 1 to 1:30. Model Ship Building, Sabacc Tournament, China, the Sabacc Tournament. The Lost Cat Crew Porg Detection Drill. I hope they actually have porgs, like, inside for that one, because that would be pretty cute. And then Know Your Co-Pilot. I don't know what that is. Maybe something to do with Chewie. And then Know Your Co-Pilot winners announcement. I don't know really what these are. Dinner Service 1, Taste Around the Galaxy. So I think this is going to be kind of more of a tasting dinner compared to the dinner show. A Halcyon Starcruiser Celebration. Is that more fireworks? Who knows? Maybe it's a fight. And then Sweets and Treats, that's the dessert party. They do go decently late, that's to 11 o'clock. I just hope that there's some kind of form of entertainment in the rooms. Or they're going to put in a TV or what? I hope the rooms are comfortable. That's kind of one thing. And then day 3 is very short. It's not even a day. You have the disembarkation, the grab and go breakfast, and the breakfast buffet. So that's it. Doesn't reveal too much. Just I don't like how you have to choose between Galaxy's Edge and like that droid racing tournament, for example. So the Vandarian ship has been put on in front of Guardians of the Galaxy Cosmic Rewind. I can't wait to go on this ride, probably sometime after the summer when it comes out. I'll be there at Epcot. So yeah, it's a roller coaster. I'm always glad when we get a new roller coaster for Disney World. I just hope it's a good ride. And yeah, the boarding pass, I'm already scared of what's gonna happen to me with the boarding pass. I am like 1 for 3 or something on boarding pass, if not worse. So yeah, that's what it looks like. People have complained about the beam that's sticking out, and they appear to be keeping that there. I don't mind too much, personally. It's just supposed to kind of draw you into the attraction. It's not supposed to be the thing that you're going to be staring at, like on the ride. So that is fine. And then moving on to Toy Story Land. So it looks like Bob Cheapskate, he realized that he made a mistake years later after he built this and said, oh my gosh, we didn't put in all the theming, and there's no shade, but it's going to save us money back then, and that came back to bite him. So now because they only had 2 like little not vending machines, but little vendors for a store, he's of course going to want some more money by doing Jesse's Trading Post. And then it's adding in this barbecue restaurant, and I'm just looking at the wall and the concept art, and I can just already imagine that all of those things on the wall are going to be those decals that they use everywhere, and they're just going to be absolutely torn off. That's going to be pretty funny to see whenever that restaurant comes out. And then they also had to add covering and seating by Woody's Lunchbox because that was underdone. So yeah, some mistakes being fixed at Toy Story Land. I think maybe the function of Toy Story Land is gonna improve, but I don't know how good these things are gonna work. I thought I heard that Jesse's Trading Post, the new store, can be by Toy Story Mania. Don't quote me on that, but I think it is going to be over there. Then just a few more news items. The First Wish voyage was canceled. They still need to kind of build the ship, so they're not going to be able to start on June 9th. It's going to be July 14th now, I believe. So we're going to have to wait a little longer to see the Wish. I'm very excited to see what that looks like. So we do have some interesting themes coming up in Disney, but they do have their expensive items like the Starcruiser. And then, people have not been liking this, but it's the removal of the purple signs. Obviously, these signs are iconic to Walt Disney World, and yeah, I like them. They definitely draw you in more than the new signs do, which you can see on the bottom half of your screen. So, yeah, the new ones aren't great, but they're just signs. I don't think we need to complain too much about this. I know Disney's had some style problems. As far as just how everything looks, like creation shop and that kind of stuff. So we'll see if the style options and the problems continue for Disney. That would be interesting to see with more things opening that could potentially have problems. What I'm thinking about is that Connections Cafe that's supposed to open at Epcot next to Creations. That one might be bland and boring as well. So we'll see if Disney can get it right with the styling options here later. But that is going to do it for this video. These videos will be coming out hopefully every week. The expansions videos, those will be coming out every other week as a premiere, so stay tuned for that. Make sure to subscribe so you can catch all of those. I'll also be trying to release vlogs pretty often. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video, and this is Theme Park Central. Bye.